star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
It feels good to be back in the studio. I'll tell you, it's like sleeping in your own bed, you know? Sleeping in your own bed, which is wonderful. You know, we all just got back from travel, and we're going to dive into that. But tonight is a premiere episode of Vino Voices with my good friend Jennifer Shaffer. Hi, Jen.
Hello.
Nice to have you for this.
Yes.
You know, you do these wine and spirit readings for your clients. So, we're going to get into all of that because I want, you know, the listeners to know what you're doing and how those sessions work. But, you know, before we kind of have a lot of fun and get in, we do want to take a moment and acknowledge Vegas and the healing and the loss. And, you know, this coming together is needed and the healing is needed. So we are going to just take a few seconds and do the one thing that you never ever do on air, and that's take a moment of silence. So let's just do that and send a prayer and healing and love thought out to the victims, the families, and those recovering. And we all have friends and family, and even if you don't have someone personally connected to this tragedy, just the senselessness of it. But I refuse to allow hate into my heart.
Absolutely.
And I think
it's not going to help anyone.
It's rising above and showing love no matter what, no matter how people may want to come in and lower that vibration. We will rise up with love.
We have to. We have to, because love does make everything not only better but stronger.
It does.
And it intensifies the matrix of the connections to people versus separating them.
Yeah.
And and fear does the opposite. So instead of being fearful, this is not something we'll ever get over, but we can coexist with what happened and learn to love each other even more.
Yeah. And I think the one thing, and some people, they have this viewpoint that it takes a tragedy for people to come together. And I just couldn't disagree more. I mean, does tragedy unite people? Yes. And through that, you know, how many people will stepping in and volunteering and helping each other. But I see that in every day of my life.
Every single day. But also natural disasters have done that. Think of all the people that have had tragedy within that.
Yeah.
We don't need what happened to get us closer together.
No.
You know, that kind of chaos. We just need to make better laws and we won't get into politics or anything like that. We'll find a better way to make sure this doesn't happen. We have to.
I think, you know, I just always say to everyone, if you want to make a difference, go out and love more.
Yeah. That's so easy, but so profound.
Yeah.
And it's correct.
Thanks.
I could spend an hour talking about everything else.
Everything.
But it really boils down to that.
It does,
you are
doesn't
so
it?
right. Yeah.
Yeah, it really, really does. So, we you know, we got a couple things to announce because you know me, I'll forget about it. We get all wrapped up in this, and we have such a great time. Let me talk about this Saturday night, okay? So it is, I do not see it up there. It was up there last week, so can you look for it? Yeah. So I'm going to mention it in a minute. Actually, I'm going to keep you in suspense is what I'm going to do. Absolute boiling suspense here, but it's going to be spirit and sound healing, and it's with this guy, Mark David.
He's amazing.
And so incredible,
amazing.
This guy.
I'm so excited to go.
I went to his event last Tuesday. It was this past Tuesday, and it was unbelievable. There we go. There, it's up. There we go. Spirit and sound healing. And so what we're going to do is at my space in LA, I'm going to deliver messages from Spirit, and he is going to do sound healing and just kind of bringing that connection closer, that connection all one. And I'll tell you what, he is a gift.
Yes.
Just a gift from Spirit. That is, it was so amazing. So I think people are going to have a blast there.
It's so needed right now, and it really does help your energy field. Something that's hard to explain, kind of like our work at times, but it really does magic.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, so it's just, we're doing it Saturday night. It's limited seating. So if you're interested, you guys grab your ticket. And then Tuesday night, Mavis Patilla is coming to my space. So
she is somebody that all of us look up to.
Yeah. And what she's going to do, so she channels from source. She brings in information from source. And this won't be an evening of messages from loved ones. It's a message from source.
It's not that it's better. It's not a comparison. But when you have those messages about, like, what is your life purpose? Everybody has those questions. This is where the answers come in.
Yeah.
They come in from source.
Yeah.
And don't get caught up on terminology. But I mean, to have that come in from her.
Yeah. It's like having it come in from Yoda.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like
right?
Yoda Mavis. It's amazing.
It's kind of the same thing.
So, but let's go ahead and raise the vibration and talk about tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah?
Absolutely.
So, this stemmed from your readings that you call Wine and Spirit, right?
Yes, Wine and Spirit.
Yes.
Readings.
That now everyone is getting a creative twist on it. I've seen all kinds of names and people doing it. But tell me what happens in this. What is the session about? And let our listeners know so that they know what we're doing here this evening.
Okay. So I have a lot of clients that need more than just like 45 minutes. They've asked me for a couple hours, and I came up with this because I would have clients that would come in that I could tell they had a drink just to calm their nerves down. And I'm like, you don't need to go to a bar or go somewhere else. Just bring it in with you. So then my appointments started booking up towards the end of the day.
Okay.
Because then they knew that I would probably have a glass with them.
Yes.
So they would bring a bottle of champagne or wine or whatever. And so I created this Wine and Spirits, a few years ago, and people book 2.5 hours, and I bring the Chardonnay. They bring their spirits, and so I get one of these probably every other day that I work.
Yeah,
and it's been, they then tell everybody, and so it's challenging to find that space right now in my calendar. But what I realize is that spirit, you become vulnerable a little bit, whether it's that or it doesn't need to be wine or anything, but you're not as nervous.
Yes.
You're not as, you don't brace, there's a lot of people, don't you get those clients that brace for it? Like they're
afraid. They're
afraid
come
you're
in
gonna
a
say
little,
something
they're not sure what's going to be said.
Right.
And
Right.
Yeah.
And it could be for several, what I've realized is that a lot of people, a lot of clients that book it, they can bring their friends. And so they can bring up to like 5 people.
It's like a community.
It's a community. And so to them, they have so much fun, and it's fun for me.
Yeah.
And it's just a great way to kind of take down that shield of toughness.
And really maybe just to even, rather than make it so intense, make it casual and fun.
And fun and laughter. And they cry, they laugh, they get messages, they get guidance,
Yeah.
It's a great way to deliver messages too from myself, because you know how much I love cougar crack. Chardonnay.
Yes. Yeah.
That's what we call it.
Well, I don't know. I had a thought pop in, and I don't know if you already do it or not, but you should sponsor once a month of like a kind of like a happy hour gathering.
Yeah, I've actually thought of that, and I've looked at, like, I love your space.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out how that would work.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Just once a month.
Once a month.
Have like a little...
And they come. That's a great. I like how this is working out on air. This is fabulous. This is like an impromptu.
Well, people ask for it because there's not enough. I don't have enough time during for readings.
But that's But it's just a nice. I think it's a great idea.
It will happen. It'll happen.
All right, you guys. So we are taking callers tonight. We're going to connect to loved ones in spirit. It is 323-992-3115. As you know, the callers are chosen at random just to kind of make it fair and square. Yeah. And if you do get through, what a great opportunity. If you do get through, please, help us out. Let us know what you're looking for this evening so that we can tune right in and just silence all those outside sounds, even just for those few moments. Let's focus on the call, and let's focus on letting the other listeners kind of tune in and get all up in your stuff too, because nothing is better than us all being a little nosy about each other's lives. It is what brings us together, right?
Yes.
So let's start off with a cheers.
Little cheers.
There we go. There we go, everybody. Cheers. Cheers. There we go. Michelle in the house, producer. So I'll take a little sip. So there we go. All right, everybody. So how about we take our first caller?
Yes.
You ready?
Yep.
Oh my goodness, I'm so ready. Let us do number 8954, just because I saw the 1111 at the end. How cool is that? All right, 954. This is Colby and Jennifer Shaffer. I hear she's all excited. Did you hear that? She's like hit the lottery. She hit the spirit lottery.
I can't believe I got in.
Oh, who is this? She got in and disconnected, huh?
Hello.
Oh, can you turn her out?
No, I'm here.
Oh,
you went out for a minute. Oh my gosh.
Okay, can you turn her out? Okay, there we go. Who is this? Oh, she's cutting out.
No.
Who is it?
I know you think we should know your name already. But
No, she's cutting out. Uh-oh. Oh, she's so excited to get through too, but it's cutting in and out, isn't it? Hello? Oh my goodness, this poor thing. All right, put her back in queue, and then, oh my goodness, that is so, she must be like, no. All right, let us do number 2, area code 209. 209, this is Colby and Jen. Who is this?
Oh, hi, this is Jessica.
Hey, Jessica,
Hi,
how you
Jessica.
doing?
Hi, I'm good. How are you guys?
We're doing good. So, do you have a connection for us tonight? Is there someone in spirit that you would like for us to connect to?
Sure, yeah. I guess I had a question about if you guys could tell me what you see as far as my work environment right now, and I kind of just recently made a change, so I guess I'll just...
It feels a little chaotic, and I think that's just because you're it's not that you're learning, you have to figure a lot of things out, correct?
Yeah, that sounds right.
And there's somebody that, is there somebody that wants to take you under their wing, but yet they're not showing it? It's almost like a coworker, and it feels like you have to drag information out of them.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay, so what you're doing right now is a stepping stone to something else. This part of it, you're getting a lot of it feels like a lot of information to learn.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a new task or what you're learning, but I do feel like it's a stepping stone to something much bigger.
Okay.
And Jessica, what I'm kind of feeling around this change is I'm feeling have a little more confidence in it, because I really feel like you're on the right path, okay? It makes me feel like you're going to be building, even maybe for yourself, So I could actually see you eventually pulling out and doing something more on your own.
Yeah.
I actually see you leaving an office. So are you in an office now? Because I actually see you leaving an office.
She feels like she's out in the field.
No, I'm at home, but I did just leave not too long ago.
Leave an office, though. You left an office, and now you're working at home. Is that right?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you meant literally where I am right now.
No. Let me see. You're sitting here.
No, I'm being very literal. Sorry.
It's okay. We actually love that. We just don't know how to take it.
That is so funny. Okay, so that is actually.
Well, I did just change. Like I said, I did leave one place and start working at another.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah. This actually feels like it's a really good change for you, but I want you to have more confidence in it. Like, I know you're kind of testing the waters and trying to feel people out, like Jen was saying. You're still working on that part of it. But I actually feel like in this new role, you're going to excel at it. Like, I just see levels up.
It's going to take you to a bigger place.
New levels. I don't think you're going to be at this job forever, only because I think in a couple years, there's going to be a new opportunity for you for even more money and more of a
manager.
I was just going to say management position as well. So this actually feels like it's going to be a good move for you. I want you to have more fun and trusting in this move. But don't get wrapped up. There is some, as always, there's always drama in a workplace, but just don't get wrapped up in it, okay?
Okay.
All right. I hope that helps.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
Yes.
Okay,
yes,
good.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye.
Jessica.
Bye.
I love that. I'm
like,
I'm at home now. No, not. That's so fun. I do love it. All right, let's try our 11:11 again. Let's see if it doesn't work. She'll have to try to call all the way back in. But let's give her another try. All right.
I'm here.
Okay.
Yay.
All right. You see, we just put you back in. Who is this?
My name's Jeannie.
Hey, Jeannie. How you doing,
Jeannie.
honey?
Good. How are you?
We're doing good. We're doing good.
Well, thank you.
Do you have a question for us or someone you want to connect to?
I was just calling in to see whatever you got. To see, whoever wanted to come through was fine.
Oh, okay. I definitely can. I start. Do you mind if I start? Because
right
as soon
ahead.
as I heard her voice, I know that there's a. I do know that there's a woman in spirit that definitely
spirit.
wants to talk to you for
Mother.
sure. Okay, and this woman
Okay.
gives me a strong. I was feeling more grandmother, but she was giving me a feeling of you have an aunt. I was feeling a grandmother in spirit for you, and I do get this feeling where this grandmother is always moving things around. Her hands are always in things. Do you know what I mean? So I feel like she was very involved in your life. So I get this feeling where
almost like OCD, like trying to get things organized.
yeah,
Busy.
she just feels like involved, I guess, is the feeling I was getting. More involved in your life. So do you understand the grandmother in spirit for you? What was your name again? What was her
Jeannie.
name? Jeannie, that's right.
Sort of.
Jeannie, do you understand?
So, sort of. I have somebody who's like an aunt. But
Oh, that's good. Jen.
Sort of, thought she was my grandmother.
Oh, that's it. There we go. Because Jen wrote down aunt, but then we're getting the same.
So what's
okay.
interesting is I first felt like a mother, and then I was instantly told it was an aunt, but it was a motherly feeling. So your grandmother, your aunt that thinks that she's a mother. That's so funny. The interpretation.
That is actually really fun. It's how they kind of come in, right?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
And you understand her always getting her hands into your life, right?
She's super funny.
Yeah, and to our life in general, yeah.
Yeah.
She was very close with my mother and very motherly towards her, and
Yeah.
for sure.
And did she have something with her chest area before she passed? Like her heart, like it
Possibly.
Possibly. She was sick, correct? Did she get sick?
Yeah, she was sick. She
Yeah.
was sick, yes.
Okay. She doesn't want to talk about that.
I think she died. I think she had a blood clot or something.
That's what
I
it
know,
feels like, but I felt like she was sick though too. So was there complications then for her passing?
She was sick for a long time. It was so long ago, and I was younger that I can't remember
So
specifically.
funny
I know
'cause
she had a
she
lot of
comes
back
through,
pain,
so
and she was a former smoker, so she probably
Okay.
had some sort of issue
She
with her
comes
chest.
through very, very strong. Like when she says that, she's involved in everything, she really is. Like she's still around you.
Yeah.
And you have such a special place.
She's a very strong woman.
Yes. And do you have her name or middle name? Is there a name associated, or who in the family has her?
Oh, that's so. Well, my actual grandmother, I have her name, which is my mother's mother.
And she's on the other side.
That's
Correct?
she is. Yes,
Okay,
I'm
so
named
they're
after
both
her.
they're both really bossy. So both of them are coming in. And I think that's the one that you were picking up as
Oh,
well.
wow.
Yeah, I was getting a grandmother, but I'm also getting a lady that didn't like to dress up. Like she's definitely into her slippers. Like she's definitely into her comfort.
I just got a vision of
So
Miss Roper.
I'm definitely
I see my
company.
aunt.
So I'm definitely feeling like a level of comfort. I'm definitely feeling swelling below the knees, so swelling in the lower parts of the legs as well. So
Yeah.
They're very
Yeah.
they're very proud of you.
I am.
They're
Yeah.
very proud of you.
Aw.
You've made some changes over the last year. I don't know
I'm
if
trying
it's
to.
with your
I'm
health and with just
Yeah, I just had a surgery. And that took me years to say okay to. So, yeah, it was just a month ago I had it.
there we go.
okay. Well, you're doing. We just want to. I know this is really short, but we just want to tell you that they are very proud of you, and to call upon him. Okay, and pull the jewelry.
Oh, I do.
Pull the jewelry or whatever she gave you or whatever you have out of there.
All the jewelry. Okay.
Okay,
I'll definitely
and dust it
think about
off. She
that.
says. Okay.
Thank you so much.
All right,
So
Jeannie.
exciting.
I'm so happy that we saw you. That we were able to connect.
Yeah. All right. Have a good day. Okay.
You too.
Okay.
Bye.
It was hard. Her connection was,
Right, right.
it's just, and it gets so hard for the listener. So,
sorry about
if
that.
they have a strong connection, we can keep you longer. But when it's in and out, it's just what happens is it falls in and out for the listener.
And I'm looking at Colby going, I have a strong connection.
yeah, no. So
kidding.
yeah, so all right, let's take another caller. Let us do 814 number 9. All right, hello 814. This is Colby and Jennifer.
Hi, my name's Sheila.
Hey Sheila, how you doing?
Okay, I was just calling to see if you could tell me if my mom's okay. She passed away 2 years ago, May.
Okay.
This May will be 2 years.
Okay. All right.
Or anybody.
Okay. Let me just kind of get a couple validating facts around your mom just to make sure we're pulling in the right woman. Sound good to you, Sheila?
Yes.
Okay, I'm getting a woman that's definitely very private, like very prideful. Does that make sense? Like I feel like she's I feel like she does get ill, but she she's very private about either letting people know, sharing her story. Like I feel like she is very
Suffragette.
doesn't like to share a lot of things. Does that make sense?
Yes, she didn't tell us what she had.
Yeah, I do.
We didn't find out till the end.
I do feel like she knew. I feel like she was that, but she didn't want to. Again,
She didn't want you guys to worry. She just kept it to herself.
yeah, and there's just this feeling of, but she gives me this feeling of you knew. I feel like intuitively you knew something was off. You just couldn't get her to kind of share it. Does that make sense? And I think you started to notice there's something around. She starts to hunch over as well. So I feel like as she's getting more ill, you got to see it almost in her physical body because she used to stand up pretty straight, and I feel like she starts to curl over. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. And I do
Yeah.
get this feeling around her. She was not the healthiest woman. I'm telling you, this woman, I don't know, she liked a little drink and a little smoke, but she doesn't feel like the healthiest woman. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And she has
Yes, it does.
does she have a sister? Her sister's in spirit
Yes.
as well. I feel like her sister came through. They're both like whooping it up there. They're having fun, and I felt like she passed away a long time ago. Correct? Her
Yes.
sister. Yeah, I felt like she left the earth too soon. But they've been reunited and they're having a ball. They're having a lot of fun. There's a lot of people actually up there for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Sheila, do you know a
Right.
Kathy, like a cuss sound, Kathy, something like that, either in the living or in spirit? Catherine, Kathy, a cuss sound in the...
Yeah, it was my cousin that passed away.
Okay, I do.
yeah.
So what Jen is saying that we do have a lot of them over there on the other side. This cousin though makes me feel like she wasn't expecting to go. Does that make sense? Like, I feel like
That's it.
there's a sense where, and I feel like she might have, did she have children too? Is there a couple, does she leave behind some children? Because I feel like it was hard for her to leave responsibility behind as well.
And people are
No, it was, she left behind 2 sisters and her mom.
Okay, got it. Okay.
I felt like there were circumstances that weren't known about her death, or they questioned her death.
Right. I mean, she was, I believe, 40-something.
Yeah.
Yeah, 40-something, and she died of a heart attack.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
she wasn't a smoker, drinker,
That's
nothing
it.
like that.
It didn't make sense.
Yeah, I knew she wasn't. I knew that there was a not expecting to pass. Like, oh, where'd that come from? Oh, look where I am.
And
so
I'm the one drinking.
I love that. I was like, oh, but I like her personality. She's a little more bubbly. Do you know what I mean?
And they're saying they
Right,
want you to go outside more. They want you to go play more.
Right.
You've had a lot of heavy stuff happen, right?
Yes.
And they want
Yes.
you. They want you to breathe. They want you to go.
Yeah.
And take those walks and not be afraid. Okay.
And
Okay.
I do feel
Yeah.
like your mom is saying thank you to you, Sheila, because so I know towards the end I do know, like, you're shopping for her, you're doing the errands for her, and I feel and you're so cute, she says. You kept trying to give her healthy stuff, and she's like, stop giving me fruit. I want I want the bad stuff. And so she does appreciate your effort, she says, but
That's so sweet.
she wanted more chocolate though.
That sounds like her.
Oh, that is so
That
cute.
is so cute.
Well, listen, we it is definitely, it's so wonderful that she steps through and she brings the others with her. It's definitely letting you know she's around, Sheila.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
They love you, and she misses you. It's. I know how much you miss her. I can feel it. We all can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know that I know it's hard because I did lose someone very close to me, and I get it now. Believe me. Know that they're there. Know that. Don't try to get over it. Coexist with it, and just bring her essence in.
Yeah.
Tell her you want to see signs. Okay. She says she's only going to show you signs though if you go outside.
Yeah. Oh, wow. You see how she is. Your mom is a funny one. I love her though.
Yes.
I love her.
Thank you, Sheila, so much for calling, Sheila.
All right. Have a good night, honey.
Thank
okay.
you. Thank you very much. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah. All her. That's healing though.
Well, they're coming in groups. I asked them to come in groups.
Oh, okay. Well, there's definitely a party on the other side. And I love everyone's wacky ones too. I love the wacky relatives. I think they're a lot of fun.
They are a lot of fun.
It reminds us, some
to live. It reminds us to live.
and to not take everything quite so seriously, right?
Right. We were called Sparkles.
And we work hard. We work hard, and maybe if we just play a bit more.
Yes, I think this is one of the things that I've, when talking to the other side, is that no one ever comes from the other side saying, I wish I would have held back.
Yeah.
They come saying, I wish I would have done more.
And I actually feel like I've been getting these channeled messages a lot just from people saying, I wish I didn't work so hard.
Right.
Like all I did was focus on work. And that's been surprising because I'm a workaholic.
You think?
But I'm like, oh, you sure you want me to play? Like I can go out? Are you sure?
Maybe
I don't know if I got.
Maybe that message was for you.
I know. I don't know if I got all my homework done. So all right, let's take another caller. Well, there is a lot in line here. How about 734? Because I have no idea where that would be. 734. You've got Colby and Jennifer. Who is this?
Hi.
Hi.
This is Amber.
Hey,
Hi,
Amber.
Amber.
How you doing?
I'm good. And you?
Oh, I'm
doing
doing
well.
great. I'm doing well. How you doing, Jen?
Fabulous.
Good.
Good. In a chaotic world, I'm doing fabulous.
Awesome. Amber, what question do you have for us tonight, or what would you like for us to do for you this evening?
Well, I've lost my brothers, my nephew, last year and 2 days.
Okay.
My brother we buried today 2 years ago.
You just want a
Is
message
anyone
from
coming
Spirit.
through?
Yeah. Let us tune in and let's see who shows up for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
So, and did I hear you correctly that you had a funeral today for your brother?
I had a what? My brother's funeral was 2 years today.
Oh, 2 years today. Okay.
My nephew's funeral was a year and 2 days.
Okay. All right, don't say too much. Let us kind of tune in for you, okay?
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
Birthday. They're mentioning a birthday as well.
And we may get different ones.
It's coming up.
Okay. I'm getting...
And are you thinking about celebrating it? Because this is why we call it Vino and Voices. You don't have to drink to enjoy this.
It's my granddaughter's birthday.
It is. Okay. And are you supposed to meet up somewhere, or are you thinking about a trip?
Yes.
Okay. And you're trying to put all the moving this weekend, right? And you're actually making excuses not to do it, though.
Oh, I'm sick. My daughter's taking my granddaughter.
Oh. Yeah. Can you get a Z-Pack?
Yeah, I'm actually on antibiotics.
There you go.
Okay.
You'll be okay.
You'll be okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Sorry, Colby.
Yeah. I keep feeling though, I'm not sure who this is yet. So help me work this out. So just expand. I know you're hoping to hear from a few loved ones, but I definitely have a man that's given me an accident around his passing. So I'm not sure if one of those connects for you, but he's definitely given me a feeling of there's an accident, either a car accident or motorcycle accident connected to his passing.
Oh my God.
So who is
it's
that?
Mike Jones. Oh my God, I can't believe he come through.
Is this more of a friend for you? Who is this?
Oh, it was my teenage love affair.
I saw high school, and I'm laughing about it. I'm like, high school.
I loved him. My God, I loved him.
I'm just kind of curious, though. Did he have like a Fonzie look or something about Fonzie?
Did he have a tattoo on his arm?
Yes, he wore a leather jacket.
Yeah, I was getting more of a Fonzie feeling and something about Elvis. So I don't know if he had a hip gyration thing that he liked to do. Well, I guess hip gyration. He's giving me TMI. I'm sorry. Hang on, Amber. I'm asking him to simmer down.
And was there somebody that got a tattoo that was either because, did he get a tattoo in your name or did somebody have a tattoo in his name that you're aware of?
Tattoo William. William had a tattoo. He just had it done before he died.
Okay. And William's your brother?
My brother. It wasn't my brother never had a tattoo. My one brother never did. Both my brothers died.
Okay. I'm going to let Colby.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and I do know that this I just gotta share this. This guy's really embarrassing me. He's making me blush. He cannot keep his hands off of you. He is very touchy-feely. So I know he is excited to be around you. And I do know that you get.
Were you guys ever at the roller rink?
We're going to a roller rink next week for a birthday party.
Yay! There you go. See, I do know that this friend, that he just wants to let you know that he is around you and that he is there. I do want to kind of tune in. I feel like this may be the nephew. You said you have a nephew in spirit as well, right? Because I'm feeling a younger man step in. I am getting a feeling with this younger man that there is a feeling of an abrupt passing. It's so abrupt. Does that make sense around your?
Yes, it was.
Okay, and I do get the feeling. I'm just going to ask you. You tell me no, though. Okay, you absolutely give me a strong no. Is there substance around his passing? Because I do feel like he brings forward some level of substance. So, if that is not correct, you correct me.
Okay, he was taken. They had to give him a lot of medication. He had bone cancer, and he was only 19.
You know what's weird? My grandfather passed. I think that's a genetic bone disease. It's a rare one that's not it's genetic, but it doesn't pass on to everyone. Is that right?
You know Denise, right?
Yes.
And I was getting
they made us all get checked for it.
Yeah, but it doesn't really pass on, right? Nobody else has it. Am I right?
Well, we won't know if the kids have it for a couple of years, they said.
Well, it doesn't. I will say, it doesn't make me feel like it. But but again, I'm not a doctor.
Yeah.
But what's interesting?
Oh, thank God.
Yeah. Thank God I'm not a doctor. Or wait a minute.
No.
God, they're not going to have it, Colby. Dr. Colby.
I love you guys.
I like Dr. Colby Rebel. That has a good ring to it. I want to just say around this young. Okay, so what's very interesting around this nephew of yours? Real quick, I'll share this. My grandfather, he passed away very young as well from a bone disease, and I get this feeling around where your nephew was very talented, very gifted. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it gives me even a creativeness. I wonder if he played an instrument.
Music.
So he gives me this strong sense of being a bright light to the people around him. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
He brought so many people. He brought so many people together.
He keeps talking about music, though, so there's got to be a strong connection to music with him. Either music was at the funeral really big, or he plays an instrument,
which was really funny.
Oh,
his mom just went to a concert with his sister.
Okay, see, so
and this is the first time they've been out.
Yeah, he was there. So because he keeps bringing me lots of music around him. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah,
It's awesome.
Yeah, so oh my God, listen, we could spend the rest of the show talking to your loved ones. That's all you get for tonight, all right?
Amber,
love you guys. Thank you
thanks
so
much for calling in.
Tell my family I love them.
They already hear you.
Yeah.
They already hear you.
And sending you lots of love, Amber. Have a great night, honey.
You too.
Don't you love this?
Well, you could get lost in it.
Well, I know, because when I get things, you're getting both tapping in, and we're getting different.
It's fun though.
It's super fun.
Yeah, it's how it goes. All right, my God, this show is flying by. Holy camole. I'm so look at me. I'm gonna eat the microphone. Okay, let's take another caller.
Do not do that, Dr. Colby.
I like Dr. Colby Rebel though.
I like it too.
I don't want to go to school though again.
I'm pretty sure you'll get it.
Hi, let's do 315. Hey, 315. This is Colby and Jennifer. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. Hi, Jennifer.
Hi. Oh, I hear me.
It's Julie.
So, Julie, turn down the radio or the TV or the Facebook or something.
Not on anything. It's echoing, huh?
Yeah.
Well, this is called Vino Voices.
You're not on anything, huh?
Is that better?
Let's see. Yeah, that's better. Yeah,
Perfect.
See?
Perfect,
Okay.
Julie. Thank you.
Oh, were you on a Bluetooth? Oh.
No, not at all. I'm on a cordless phone.
Huh. All right. Well, I don't know how long we're going to be able to talk because we can hear me repeating myself. So that's just going to be an issue for the listeners if they can hear it. So, but I don't want to put you on hold. So what can we do for you this evening?
Just wondering if I can connect to my godmom.
Oh, goodness. Wow. Okay. Real quick, though, is there a Marilyn, a Mary or a Marilyn that you can connect to either in the Marie in the living or in spirit?
Yep, you got it right on the nose, Marie.
That's her name?
No, that's her name.
Oh my God, are you kidding?
Yeah.
No.
That's crazy.
Wow.
Yep,
well,
you got
I
her.
didn't think you were that good, Colby.
But I didn't think I was. I'm not that good. I don't know where that did.
Keep going with it, though.
That did not come from me. Listen, here's what I got, though. I want to tell you, she reminds me of Cinderella, the fairy godmother. So that's the image I got, is the fairy godmother. So I feel like this lady would just always be doing things for you, always trying to make you feel like a little princess. Do you know what I mean? And
oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and she must have loved shoes. I'm telling you, this lady's got to love shoes because I sell sparkly shoes and I want them.
Absolutely, 100%.
I love her.
She loved being with you. She watched you grow up, correct?
Yeah. Oh my
And
God, she babysat for me.
She babysat you, and she's so funny because she comes like she wanted comfortable clothes though too, correct? Like she was always in like not sweats, but they're like fancy sweats, right? Or something like that.
Oh, she was very fashionable.
Very fancy.
Yeah.
And so, hence the sparkle shoes that Colby wants to steal.
I do. I want them.
She's mentioning though that you've kept like I don't know if she taught you how to put makeup on, or she did fun stuff that a lot of moms don't do. Right?
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there kind of strawberry blonde hair with her, or I keep seeing this strawberry hair, this bouffant kind of hair up. So is that somebody has strawberry blonde hair that they're wearing up?
She always had curly hair.
Okay.
And it was always like woof.
Yeah, like that's just kind of.
It was so
She's
funny
beautiful
because she showed me a dog.
Oh my God, she was so beautiful. The smile on her face, and she was 54 years old. She died of breast cancer.
Oh,
yeah. I was just at a charity event last night for cancer. Yeah, that's brutal.
and there was a high heel in that thing. That's
there
really
was.
And she, I will say one thing. I don't know why, but she keeps showing me lip liner being very important. So like you don't put on lipstick without the lip liner.
Maybe that's why she's showing me makeup. She's showing me
Oh,
makeup,
yeah.
and my interpretation was that she taught her how to put on makeup. So if she didn't do that, then she's probably saying where.
Well, my interpretation is lip liner. So do you know she would always have lip liner with her lipstick?
Yeah, she would have her makeup always on. She was always prepared. She looked at her
powder.
Her pants were always ironed where you could see the crease going straight down. She was neurotic about her appearance. Beautiful, beautiful woman. Beautiful.
Very no, I keep wanting to say Joan Crawford, but I'm thinking
Suzanne Summers.
No, Elizabeth Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor.
Sorry,
That's who I was.
That was
actually
exhausted.
shown.
I'm exhausted. Dynasty. She used to watch. Is that Dynasty? Oh my God, what's that show? She used to. It's a nighttime soap opera. She used to watch all the time. Yes. Say yes. I know it's a yes.
You're hurting our listeners' ears. Calm down.
I know that's a yes, isn't it?
Yes, it is. I know she used to love that show Dynasty. Yes.
I knew it.
So funny. We were talking about that on the way here.
I can't believe you've connected with her so.
There's a new Dynasty show.
On target. I can't believe it.
Yes. Well, there you go. Anything you want to add, Jen?
You pretty much said it all. She showed me a bookmark, and I'm looking at what she means by that. Hold on. Okay, so you read either you read or you listen to books, correct?
Yes, I have her bookmarker.
You do have her bookmarker. Okay.
Yes, I do.
Is there like a little crinkle in the end of the bookmarker?
It's like a tossle. There's a tossle at the end of it.
She wants you to have a new bookmarker. I know that you won't get rid of that one, but she wants you to hold on.
You know, that's so weird you're saying that. I bought two bookmarkers.
Good. She's saying to use
recently.
the other bookmarkers. Use the other bookmarkers and not feel bad about that bookmarker. She's saying that
I was going to give it away, but the butterfly reminded me of her.
I know. She'll show you another
butterfly. Give it away.
She says get rid of it. She never kept anything old. So just get rid of it.
No.
Okay?
No,
she's giving you permission, and she'll show you a butterfly somewhere else. All right?
Oh, thank you so much,
You're
ladies.
welcome.
I appreciate it so much.
You are welcome, and you have a beautiful night, okay?
Thank you. You too.
All right.
Now.
Bye-bye, Julie.
Wow, 5 minutes left. This is it. We've got 5 minutes left on this show. This is how quickly it went by. So, all right, let's take another caller here. Let us do 408, number 14. There we go. Hey, 408.
Hello.
This is Colby and Jennifer. Who is this?
Hi, my name is Susan.
Hi, Susan. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
We're doing well. We're doing well. Do you have a question for us tonight?
Yeah, I was hoping you guys could connect with a loved one who's passed.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there any specific loved one? Because you've got 2 minutes. So,
Mom.
Or we can just give you who pulls in. Okay.
Okay.
Do you want to go?
Go ahead.
Okay. Let me just get a few validating points just to make sure that the connection is who you're hoping for. Okay.
Okay.
I get a lady. There's something where I want you to think back to school years and think back to lunches, because she just showed me a brown paper bag. So it gives me this feeling of lunches, like always making, so she would have been at home when you were going to school, kind of making lunches or always kind of making sure the meals were prepared. Does that make sense?
Well, she worked. She was a nurse, but she passed when I was young.
Okay, so that's what she's trying
to say. So that's what I get from that.
Okay, so you were young, like
age.
Okay, because that's the feel. I saw a brown paper bag for lunches. So that go ahead, Jen.
This person's showing me the top of their head, so I don't know if it was something that dealt with their brain or if she had an aneurysm. Was it something that was quick, or was it cancer?
She had lung cancer.
Lung cancer.
And just sort of passed after a couple years of fighting that battle. And I was 10.
Okay. So that school thing really makes sense. That school thing. And she gives me this feeling though of I do know, like, after she passes, it's almost like you were 10, but it's almost like you stepped in a bit more. Like, I feel like you kind of grew up a little quickly because of it. Because she keeps showing me you starting to really clean, you starting to almost have to take care of yourself in a lot of ways. Does that resonate for you?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
And she also gives me this feeling where I think she didn't realize she was sick. Like, I guess she's got this lung cancer, but either it was diagnosed late. I don't really feel like she understood what, even though she's a nurse. Right. I don't know. I don't quite get the feeling it was caught right away. Do you know that, or do you not know that?
She had a cough, I guess, and this nagging cough that sort of didn't go away, and then went to the doctor, and they said that there was a speck on her lung, and she went through chemo, and then I guess at some point they said, okay, now you're terminal, and I think that kind of, from what I understand, kind of crushed her spirit, and then I think she passed
in like 6 months?
Eve in like 1983. Like I don't know, I was young, but I remember my dad saying that they said it was terminal, and that my dad felt like he knew, but my mom was surprised by it.
Yeah, that's the feeling I got, is that she was more surprised. What happens is our show's going to go off the air.
There's so much we could say, because I feel like there's a sibling and a child. Everything that's going on.
I would love to. Honestly, I would love to spend more time with you and really dive into this, but we are going to go off. So I do want to know, like, it is good that she did step forward. I think that's really good, and I think if we had longer, she would even say more and more and more. But I do just feel like, you've been so responsible your whole life that it is time to just allow yourself to play a bit. Okay.
Last thing, real fast, is that you don't worry about having cancer. She knows that you're worried about that. So stop it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
But always get tested, because we are not doctors.
We are not doctors, but Colby will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
So always, always get tested.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful evening.
Thanks, ladies.
Okay. Absolutely. Bye-bye. All right. That's it. We're gonna go off the air, so we got to say goodbye. Cheers, everybody. Thank you so much. Please share this episode with your friends, with your family. JenniferShaffer.com. All right. Bye, everybody.
Sometimes I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.